Alright guys, back here with another action figure haul. There's a lot in here, so I'm just going to jump in so we don't waste any time. Alright, so I picked up the Dark Crystal book, Ultimate History, Visual History. It was $3. Usually books at Goodwill are like $1, so they overpriced this one, I think. But it goes on eBay for like $17 and on Amazon for like $30. But if you like Dark Crystal, it's a really cool book. Shows a lot of the different steps in making the movie and the puppets and some behind the scenes stuff and just some really, really cool photos. Makes me want to kind of go back and watch this movie again because I watched it once or twice when I was a kid and I haven't watched it since I've been an adult. So I kind of wonder, sometimes you pick up on things as an adult that you didn't as a kid. So, and it may be even worse. It may be terrible. I don't know. Depends on how that one holds up. Yeah. Then I did pick up some Transformers manuals. So this one's for Ravage and Barricade and Megatron, Beast Wars, and Inferno, which that's probably the only Beast Wars figure that I am currently actively still looking for. Since I finally got the purple dinosaur Megatron was the last one I got, I think. No, there was another one. I picked up some in one of the last videos, a couple Beast Wars figures, but Inferno is definitely the last one I'm looking for. The rest of them, if I find them, I find them. I don't really care about the rest, but this one's for a Megatron that I got a while back. I think this is the same Megatron anyway. It looks like it. No, I think that's a different Megatron. Oh well, maybe I'll run across it one of these days. Or not, who cares. This is the instruction manual for the purple Dinobot or Beast Wars Megatron. And this is all shredded instructions for depth charge. I've already got a depth charge figure. So, it's shredded, yeah, but the bits and bobs are in there that are important. So, excuse me. Anyway, it's always nice to find owner's manuals, and they were a good price. They were free, so you can't beat free owner's manuals. I don't like when these things aren't folded up right. So, yep, owner's manuals, always fun. Nothing terribly exciting. I don't even know where to start, so we're just going to start with this, just because this was kind of a disappointing bag. This is going to be just stuff I found at Goodwill. Small Soldiers. Looks like a McDonald's toy. You push in this thing and it cranks up. And, yep, Small Soldiers doohickey. And Dr. Evil. So, he can stay out of the bag. And these I found actually at a separate time, but, this is Transformers Universe Blades, I believe. I'm gonna pause this 1 second. There, hopefully it won't be so yellow anymore. I don't know what was going on with the camera. And then this one is, if I remember right, it's one of the movie figures, Bludgeon, I think is what this one was. He's missing a foot, so he's not a keeper, unfortunately. I do want both of those figures, but especially this Blades, I think that's a really cool figure. He's got like a little hook on it and stuff. Anyway. But they're all missing parts, so. And then there was a little Frogger game that won't turn on, so I might put some batteries in and try it. Who knows? And then there's just garbage in here. There's a little frog and whatever the hell that thing is. I don't care. And a Lego wristband. And something that makes noise. And there's a Wolverine. I'm not going to pull all this crap out. The main reason I bought the bag was for this guy. And then whenever I open him up, I realize, oh, he's missing a leg. So he's garbage too. So that bag of stuff kind of, the Transformers are cool. Yeah, they're missing parts. But those were in a different bag. The main reason I bought this big bag was for that Thundercats Scythe Scythe, something like that. So the only good thing that came out of the bag was Dr. Evil, and I don't really even care for that. But we'll leave him out. Why not? He might go up on a shelf just somewhere hiding. Next up, I don't even know where to start. Let's do this. Before this thing gets crushed. So I got a box for my X-Wing. Went to a comic shop that usually doesn't have toys, especially vintage toys. Is that kind of the instruction manual in it? The owner's manual? There's something moving around. Yeah, it does. That's cool. I didn't realize that was in there. Oh, it's water damage. It's really, like, recently wet. I don't know why it's wet. It's sitting in that box. Hopefully there's not wet in that box. I don't know. But that's cool. I might actually hang that up. That's kind of cool. And then it's got where you put all the stickers and everything. But the main reason I picked this up is because mine was missing guns. So I did actually get the X-Wing here with Luke, and it's in really good shape, except for batteries have exploded inside it. So luckily mine is still in pretty good shape. It was just missing 2 of the guns, so I'll just trade out these guns with mine until I have a chance to fix that. At least fix it enough to where the door will close on it. I don't care if it actually works anymore. Makes noise and stuff. If I had lights, I'd be more interested in fixing it, but I think it just does sound. I don't think these engines actually light up in the back, if I remember right. Yeah, with real movie sounds, no lights. But I know it, can tell. Anyway, but I only paid $15 for it in box, so I figured, you know, if I wanted to get a box for mine, it cost me $10, and then it cost me $10 to get these guns off of eBay anyway, shipped to my house probably, so I was fine with that. Still don't know why that's wet. It still bugs me, because nothing inside this box is wet. Nope. Maybe I brought it home in the rain, though. Maybe. Anyway, let's jump into this box here. We'll look at some carded figures, because we haven't done carded figures in a while. So, you know what? I'm going to move this and all of these. And I'll put Dark Crystal on top of it. Alright, so first up, got a Gargoyle Hudson carded. So this is my first complete Gargoyles figure I believe I have. Let's see here. So I've got her with wings. I've got the vehicle boxed, and I've got this vehicle. It's missing a part or two. And then as far as the actual gargoyles, I'm missing all of them. Yeah, so pretty much all of them. Actually, no, I've got a couple. I'm just not sure. Looks like that one I got, maybe. And I've got him. But mine's in really bad shape. The other one I've got. Yeah. So I need to find... There's a lot of these I need to find. I don't really care about these guys down here. I just want this whole set right here. And I don't really even care about the doubles, so I don't care about... You know, if I just have one Goliath, I'm fine with that. So Battle Goliath, I don't need. Stone Armor Goliath, I don't need. Quick Strike Goliath, I don't need. So basically, Brooklyn, Lexington, Bronx are the ones I need. And I'll be happy with those if I ever find them. Then I also picked up a Broadway. What I end up giving for these? $20, I think, for both of them. which didn't sound too bad to me. Then, okay, so this one was kind of disappointing. So I picked up, well, this wasn't disappointing. Well, I don't know. I don't know if you consider it disappointing or not. This is the Spawn. Let's see if I can get a better angle on this. Adventures of Spawn. So it's kind of like an animated style of the Redeemer. And I actually already have this, but the one I have, my card is completely yellowed. But I forgot I had this figure, so I'm going to end up opening up the yellow one and putting it out with my other Spawn animated figure. Because I've only got him and Spawn. And, oh, I have Cygor, so I don't have any of the rest of them. But they made a bunch of these animated figures, and I really like them. So when I find them, I buy them. But they are super fragile, so they actually probably just need to stay in the packages. But the other one, the package is so yellowed, and I've got this one that's in good shape, so I'll probably end up opening the other one. I don't know if I should put this box back here or not, but we're going to. Just visually appealing. I think it's back there. Oh, shit. I gotta stretch my leg. Hold on. Hold on, people. Next up. Let's do that later. I did pick up a launch pad for $4.50 at Target. And then I picked up Huey and Dewey. I didn't pick up the other 2-pack of Louie and Webby. I don't know why. I already had bought these 2-packs, but the real thing I want is the Sea-Duck. Like, that's the only thing I want, is the stupid Sea-Duck plane. It could be even the vintage one. I prefer the vintage one, but I don't think I'll ever find that. And then this one, I haven't even opened yet. But all this is parts that I needed for depth charge for Beast Wars. I thought that mine was just missing this part of the tail, but it's actually missing the other 2 segments that go past it, so I did need the missile at least. I did need the tail. I just thought it was what I needed to complete it. So still on the hunt to complete that thing. And then I picked up Death Star Escape Luke Skywalker. I hadn't bought any Star Wars for a while. This head sculpt, the paint or something, I don't think that looks like Luke at all. I don't know. I do like that he's got the little communication device there. I think that's kind of neat. That would be lost quick if you open this shit. Guarantee that thing gets eaten up by many of vacuum cleaners. What do I got here? So I got an Invader Zim pen, because you know it's Invader Zim. You got to for $2. Why not? And then Donatello keychain, Leonardo keychain, and a Raphael keychain. I thought these were the other things I needed for the Turtles, but I'm missing. I wanted the ones with the sewer bases, and just wasn't paying attention. So, yeah, no Michelangelo in that set. And I bought a bunch of stuff, and the guy I bought it from threw in this Walter White figure. So I really had no interest in it, but it was free. So you know, why not? Why wouldn't you take a free toy? And I had 2 more pens that I picked up. So I got the Loot Crate Devastator. I really like this one a lot. That's really cool. And then the Karate Kid. Not that I'm like one of those people that put these on my bags and stuff, you know. I just think they're neat. So I might end up putting those all over my bag like I was in high school or something all over again, but we'll see. And then I picked up a, what was this, 2012-ish Panthro from Thundercats, the new Thundercats, or newest Thundercats cartoon. Well, I guess it's not the newest anymore. There was a new one that just came out, so. Anyway, you know which line that one's from if you're interested in that. That's a cool figure. I like the designs of these figures a lot from that line. And then a Stewart's Orange and Cream Soda. That's very rare. Glass. Don't find that everywhere. And, oh, this is cool. Ninja Turtles arcade game. No instruction manual, but it's just a game for $9.95. I don't know if that's a good price on this thing or not. I don't really collect these things much, but I have Ninja Turtles #1. So now I got this one. I had an opportunity to buy Mutants in Manhattan, or whatever the Manhattan one is. But it was $30, if I remember right. And I passed on it because I didn't want to spend $30 on a game that I'm not going to play. But $10, that'll look cool sitting next to the other one. That's up that way. You can't see it. I'm not going to move the camera. But you really want to see it. You want to move the camera that way? No. Nope. We're going to look at toys. Toys that I just got anyway. I got this for free. Yeah, just a stand that I'm going to put a Batman figure on. And we'll look through this bag here. What's in this bag? What's in this bag? Look, we got a little bitty Spawn. A little Spawny guy. A little Spawn. And this guy, I have no idea. He's one of the Spawn figures, I know, but I assume he's one of the Violator brothers, but I just don't know which one he is. He's missing a hand, though, so. Nothing real special there. And then Violator, that goes with that little Spawny guy, but he's missing one of his horns. So he's not as horny as he used to be, but he's still got a couple horns, so he's a little bit horny. He's just not as horny as he used to be, because they cut him off. And when they cut him off, you're not as horny as he used to be. I don't know why I did that voice. It's tired. It's tired and I'm late. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Next up, big figure. One that I wanted when I was a kid, but never seen him. And that is Archer from Small Soldiers. I'm gonna have to get some batteries in this thing and test him out. I hope he's not corroded. I hope he still works. Because I think he lights it up and makes sounds and stuff, so we're gonna set you right back there. Oh, I can't believe that didn't fall. Yeah. Alright. Is anything gonna fall off the table this time? I hope not. Alright. Next up. I think this is my first Street Shark. I don't know which one this one is. It's Street Shark. He's Sharky. He's a hammerhead. He looks like bronze robotic steel shark? Steel Street Shark? I don't know. He's got, looks like a spot for a backpack to plug in or something there. But yeah, I think this is this my first Street Shark? I think this is my first Street Shark. I don't think I have any others. So, just pop my Street Shark's cherry there. And Dominus, I can't say it. It's late at night. Abominus? What was the name of this stupid thing? I know. I just can't say the word. It's Rex, the Rex, you know, from Jurassic Parky thingy that does this. I don't know how to say my own name. God, why can't I say that word tonight? Don't do drugs, kids. Don't do drugs. Just joking. Well, don't do drugs. That's not a joke, but do the right drugs. Actually, I haven't been over it. We're not going to talk about this. We're not going to talk about the drugs. Nobody needs to know. Why am I just standing here playing with this thing? I'm looking it over, trying to figure out what it needs. This is a Skeleton Warrior. I didn't pay $15 for it. This is the right horse for the Skeleton Warriors, and it's basically missing everything. So I don't know why he even marked this thing at 15, because I don't think it was anywhere close to being worth 15. I hope I didn't pay $15 for that. I bought a big stuff in a pile, and he just kind of gave me a price on the whole pile. So I hope I didn't pay $15 for that. I know this Rexy was kind of pricey. Those things are apparently hard to find. And then I got a Raptor that I didn't have from the... What was this one? I think this is from the first Jurassic Park movie. You can tell because it's not the best sculpt in the world, and all he does is this. No! No. Is this video boring? Yes. Will people enjoy watching it? No. Alright. And then I picked up an animated jazz. I went all the way to Louisville and was going to go to the Louisville Toy Mall and got there on a Sunday. And I even took my little nephew, and then we ended up getting there late because we went someplace and got rained out, and so we went anyway. So I ended up going to a comic shop in Louisville and picking this guy up. I think I paid $6 for him. He's missing one of the little nunchucks exhaust systems. Yeah, I think he's pretty cool. This was one of the ones I was wanting for the animated line. One of the few that I'm looking for, or was looking for. Anyway. Then I picked up Tifa, a little frog. This was the last figures I needed from this set. I bought all of them that the guy had, and for some reason he had lost Tifa's arm. So I had to wait for him to get Tifa's arm, and then he ended up finding the frog. So then he forgot that I had bought all the others and tried to sell it to somebody else. I was like, no, you don't sell that to somebody else. I'm buying this thing because it goes with the rest of them. I've been waiting on you to find this stupid arm. But it worked out. Got it all fixed out. And then the guy who I bought it from, he's awesome anyway. So he always hooks me up, gives me good deals, stuffs, things. And just so G1 people won't feel left out, I picked up a G1 Wreck-Ar, and he's missing the little crossbar piece that he needs, and one tire. What'd I pay for that thing? $20. So I don't know if that's worth $20 or not. I think I could have probably bought one complete off of eBay for $30, but I'm happy with it. I'll get some Repro label stickers for it, and that is one question I have for you guys. What do you guys think of Repro label stickers, like on G.I. Joes and Transformers? You think that adds to the value, takes away from value? Like, that one has no stickers on it at all, so I feel like it adds to it. Worst case scenario, if someone doesn't like Repro stickers, someone doesn't like Repro stickers, you can just freaking take them off. I don't know. I personally like Repro stickers. I don't know if I'd pay extra money because something had nicer stickers on it or not. I don't know. They're not there. And then I did... I think this might be the only Ninja Turtle figure I got in this entire video. Except for the little keychains. Picked up a Donatello. This is the Delta Don, and all these little branches fall off super easy, so I'm trying not to touch him very much. I know the weapons, he's not holding it right, but I'm not touching this thing very much because all those little pieces fall off of him. So finding a complete one of those is not very hard, not very easy. So there's a better view of him. We're almost done, guys. Just stick in there. Alright. Next up, I don't know how to do this. I'm running out of freaking room. Screw it. We're just going to make it work here. So I got the Toad Croaker for Bucky O'Hare. From what I can tell, it's complete. Then I got an extra Bucky that I didn't need, but it came with a gun that I did need. So got an extra Bucky. He's actually in good shape. I just need to swap out some ears. And I think I've got one that's in bad shape that has good ears, so it may work out. But this thing is the ship. Obviously, you put the figures in it, but it makes... Let's see if I can get it to do it. So it's got this little hole in the back, and it's got this little squishy thing down here. It's a little fart machine. So whenever you jump on the toads with it. It's a toad croaker, so it's supposed to make it sound like the toads are croaking and they're farting. Yay, fart humor. 90s toys. Alright. What to do now? I'm gonna have to pause this and move some stuff. Because a couple of the other things, this next few things I've got, he's kind of big. Gosh. I don't have a good solution for this, so we're going to save the big one for last, and then I'll figure out something for it. Next up, I got one of the Hall of Heroes bats. So I'm really happy to have a bat. A Batalones. A bat. Since I just got the vintage one a while back. Excuse me. The one that needs parts, so that was one of my most wanted G.I. Joe figures, so I'm glad I got that. Given that, I got it. I've kind of got toys everywhere right now, so I'm just trying to make sure I didn't forget something. Next up, one of the bigger items that I purchased. Not really big in size, but you know, the other big portion of buying toys, which is Murnish, is this stupid little thing. Studio Series Megatron. This is one I really wanted. I really wanted this guy bad. So, yeah. So, finally found him. I had him ordered at a Big Bad Toy Store and then canceled it. And then I seen him in person. Was like, oh my god, why did I cancel that? I have to have that thing. And he doesn't have any room to fit up here, so he's not going to fit up here. So, I'm going to pause this and we're going to put up the other guys and we'll just review. Hold on, one sec. Alright, so the last three figures that I picked up are the giant Mezco Thundercats figures. So I got Lino and Mumm-Ra, which the Mumm-Ra was the whole selling point for me. Like, that figure looks freaking amazing. He's huge. You can tell he's dwarfing they're dwarfing basically every toy that I've got sitting back there, including the Star Wars box. And then I've got extra Lino head, fist, which could we have like at least covered up the belly? Come on, dude. Like, I don't know, maybe that fist was there for a reason. I'm just saying. But Mumm-Ra looks freaking cool. Lino would be cool if it wasn't for, like, serious, dude. Cover up the midriff. It's not. I know it was back in the 80s, but jeez. Anyway, whatever works. If you want to dress like that, go for it. Go ahead, Lino. You just dress like that. And then behind all the guys, I got the this was, what was it, like an STCC exclusive or some kind of variant, Tigra, and it's the vanishing one or the teleporting one or whatever they called it, where the bottom half's translucent, which I don't like nearly as much. I'd much rather have him full collared, but it is what it is. I got all three for $100, which is a lot of money, but I think Mumm-Ra eats up a big chunk of that usually, so I don't know if that's a good deal on them. I haven't even bothered looking them up, but I was able to get all three of them all at once, and I think if I remember right, Mumm-Ra by himself usually went for $50 to $75. So he was the one I really wanted, and Lino was cool, and basically I was told that if I wanted to buy these two, I had to take Tiger, so yeah, that's why I got all three of them. But really, I just wanted Mumm-Ra. But I was more or less told, if you want Mumm-Ra, you have to buy Lino. If you want to buy both of those, you have to buy him. So more or less, I was told that if you're going to buy one, you've got to buy them all. So there was no splitting them up. No splittings them up. And I think that's all I've got this time. That was another stupid half-hour video. I should have broke that down into two, but I didn't. And it's hot, and I'm tired, and this video is over. So thank you for watching. Let me know what you guys think of stuff. Is there anything you guys really like in the haul? I don't know. Comment, subscribe. Lion nipples? Tickle, tickle? I don't know. Does this not creep anyone else out, though? I guess if that's your thing, I guess it's okay. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I'm tired. Why am I picking on Lion-O's costume? He was a freaking cartoon. Back in the 80s where everything looked like that. So, I don't know. I don't know. It's hot. Not that I don't. Alright. Say bye-bye, Mumra. He does look cool on pictures, though. Like, that would make a... That's a good picture. That should be, like, the title photo right there. The thumbnail that you guys click on for this video. I'm tired.